The Joker, Nikola Jokic, and Jamal Murray are fired up as they get fired up to take on. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday. Night broadcast. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. DJ out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Ball in at the small forward. Hey, Clark, when you're on the road, what are some things that help bring teams, closer together?
Well, one of the common things for all people is food. So gathering for dinner as teammates is one of those ways you can bond. Maybe taking in a movie, perhaps a comedy show. Anything that can lighten the pressure, what goes on the court, so that you get a chance to know each other as more than just teammates.
And here is DJ. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thomas against Murray. And there's the pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to VanVleet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's TJ. And the three off target. VanVleet with it. Now, Thomas defending. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Gordon. And that one drops for him.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Here's DJ. Bangs home the trifecta. DJ's got 9 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's VanVleet. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Murray finds Gordon. VanVleet right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked away and stolen by DJ. All going up court and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
53 on the court.
So on the floor for Denver. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. And VanVleet out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And it's DJ missing. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Here's DJ. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DJ's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Here's TJ. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Murray with the bounce pass. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. The Nuggets with another miss. Now the Clippers with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
On the wing, Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Clippers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, DJ in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He came away with 41 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's TJ. His three-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 17. Van Vliet finds Watson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's TJ. Drains it from beyond the arc. DJ's got 27.
He started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
And the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. So, for the Clippers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Thomas. Murray for 3. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got 5 now.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Jacks up a 3. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Porter. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Porter. And Jones pulls it down. Now, here's DJ. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Cam Thomas is out there with DJ, and it's Ball in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now, here's DJ. He's guarded closely. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. DJ's got 33.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Van Vliet. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. To the middle, here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 7 points for Jamal Murray.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's DJ. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. DJ's got 39.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Van Vliet passes to Gordon. He kicks to Watson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Jones comes in for Leonard. Miller's checked in for DJ. And it's Powell in for Thomas.
Substitution on the court.
Now Ball. It's Thomas on the wing. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And that one misses. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
So on the floor for Denver. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. Fred Van Vliet out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. So he comes up empty at the line. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's DJ. For three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Lets the three fly. Doesn't go for him.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he knocks it down. Good looking through there from DJ. DJ's got 42 in the game. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Porter. Here's Jokic. Ball with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And that one's good, DJ.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Here's DJ. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Thomas kicks to DJ. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And stolen by DJ. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's DJ. Drills the three-pointer. DJ's got 48.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DJ.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Sweet move by Porter Jr., getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Here's DJ, and good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And it's Murray penetrating. And the rejection by Zubac. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. DJ. He shoots again. Zubac the best to DJ. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So it's Los Angeles win this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
They be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. I slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again. Yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while I stay hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing the most. Rich watcher, get proper when I ride in a ghost. Big walker, big offer, then I harder than foe. You don't even gotta tell them, and they already know. The one that's going up, big body truck. They acting like they tough, we know well enough. And we know that you ain't that, and we know your crew ain't stacked. Man, don't run up, this is facts. Only talk about hits and plaques, yeah. Paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one that trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. Right now I need to decide, cause I'm intrigued by your vibe. I seen the dream in your eyes, you might not even be mine. Came on the scene with your prize, I'm who you need and that's fine. Like who you leaving inside, for you I'm legally blind. Yeah, but only for the night, but that's okay though, we fell in love the first day though. You flew me out to Barbados, can't post you, we gotta lay they together, but you my bae though. I do whatever you say though, tryna pop out, I'm like, hey yo. We can't do that, gotta slide on the low. When we slide to the stove, locking eyes at the door, cause you ain't messing with no amateur and I ain't tryna handle you. But when I'm walking out, I'm always checking for the camera. Cause paparazzi, they be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I